Yo, hello everyone. Welcome to a new live stream for the weekend. Nice to see all of you. Happy Sunday. I wish you all a happy Sunday. And of course, this live stream is for your special request. Specialized because yesterday, of course, it was a very long list that we have. Today, we're gonna, of course, do just a very quick update again for Bitcoin, knowing that we did, of course, the indicators analysis, but I would like to mention something regarding the Bitcoin dominance and what has changed from yesterday. We see some changes, by the way, in the character of the market today. It's very interesting. We see Bitcoin going higher while all the altcoins are moving down. And we're gonna see, of course, what is left yesterday in the special request. We're gonna start with them, of course, which are CRV and HBAR. Let me welcome all of you and of course take your special request and of course move on with it. So Shafi, nice to see you, buddy. Nice to see you. Everyone hit the like and share the stream. Shafi, you are the best. You are awesome, man. Thank you very much. Every time you're there in the live streams, and also remind everyone to support the channel. Thank you, man. I don't know how to say thanks better than this. So I'm really thankful, man. Everyone have a blessed Sunday, and thanks again, KG, for all your time and hard work in helping us all. Thank you, man, and it is always a pleasure. This is the idea behind it. And Maureen Manzano, hi, can you please analyze Psi and ARB? Thank you. All right, so we're gonna put Psi and ARB, we're gonna put it after, okay, if we have more time. So we're gonna take one request per person first, and then of course, if we have more time, we do the others. Ted, hello KG, happy Sunday. I wish you the same, buddy. I'm doing great. I hope you do as well. Juanito, hit the likes, guys. Sui and Tao. Let's see Sui also and Tao, of course. What is going on, because they are in red today, and of course it's very understandable. We mentioned yesterday the dominance is moving towards the upside a little bit for a correction, right? We're very close to move for a wave 4 again. Ted, the BTC seems to be going up. Yes, it is, and on a wave 5, while a lot of alts, yes, this is exactly what I mean, that we see a reversal right now in the market character, while even the Bitcoin dominance is moving higher. Yes, we're gonna see this in detail. Uxi, hi KG, please dot, which is already there, and hype. Okay, so we're gonna put hype. Actually, since dot was from yesterday, you're allowed to have another one here. So here we go, hype. The next one is Ted asking for small time frame on SPX. Yes, we can see SPX. Mainly, most of the analysis today is gonna be also lower time frame, because yeah, we need also to be a little bit more productive during this live stream. Because we have also not so much time. I mean, I would say 1 hour, 10 minutes, somehow like that. So, Alex, can you please do SPX? Already done. Perfect. So, we have POPCAT as well. It has been a long time for POPCAT. Let's see this for Siri Event Cat. Nice to see you, buddy. Epsilon, mooding, please, and ARB. Well, ARB, since it is already there, and yeah, mooding. All right. Michelle Kovac, Seapool. All right. Welcome, Michelle. Nice to see you. And GLQ. So we're going to put this as secondary. And also third one for Michelle. All right, Michelle, you're very welcome. Rio, we're gonna see, but if they are not really good coins, we might of course overpass them. Yeah, so we're gonna see from the all-time history directly. Hello, Free Minds, nice to see you, buddy. Good to see you also on the crypto channel. You're everywhere. Nice to see you, man. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support, guys. Let's start with a Bitcoin and with the dominance at 14 minutes. And here we go. So basically, as we mentioned, for Bitcoin, we are, of course, on the micro level 1 hour chart here. We mentioned yesterday in the live stream, we have to be careful from the invalidation here, which was very close for the 1-to-1 fib level here, as you can see. However, because of that, I mentioned, yeah, very likely to have whether WXNY or a running flat, because I doubt that we're gonna invalidate. I doubt that we start all of this for invalidation. And of course, this was a little bit far scenario. Highest possibility was for me the WXNY, and here we go. We move toward the upside. The Y is of course a zigzag here, and starting with double 1-2, we have finished the first 1-2 inside it. On the 15-minute chart, you can see a wave 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. We might still reach the blue box as expected from yesterday between the 119K, 190K, 800 for Bitcoin. Currently, Bitcoin is moving towards higher prices, while most of the altcoins are bleeding. In confluence with, of course, the Bitcoin dominance moving for higher. Beforehand, we saw, of course, Bitcoin and the altcoins moving at the same time towards the upside, while the Bitcoin dominance is moving towards the downside. But now we see something different, that the dominance is moving for higher. Bitcoin is still moving for higher, but the altcoins are moving in corrective waves. So that is very understandable. The things are still, of course, understandable, but it shows, of course, a strength again for Bitcoin. And I believe, of course, Bitcoin might reach the target as expected, right? And then after this, the dominance, once it reaches this blue box, I believe, because this blue box is your wave 4, we might see, of course, kind of like double waves, right? As an A, B, and a C probably, or can be a triangle, but it might take some time. The invalidation, of course, for this scenario is, of course, around the, let's see which percentage it is around 61.43%. Currently, you are in a 1-2 right now, and wave 3 finished, and we have, of course, 4-5. Yesterday, we were somewhere here. We mentioned, of course, that we need still 4-5, 4-5. So we got the 4-5, 4-5 based on the 1-2, 1-2 here. Wave 3, 4-5, 4-5. Finished wave 3, of course, for this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, of course, currently you are looking at a wave 4. Now, yesterday, the difference is that I put wave 1, 2 there. Today, you see it here. I'm much more convinced with this as a 1, 2. It doesn't change anything, but just as counting. I'm much convinced with this as a 1, 2 probably here. Somehow like 1, 2, and then 3, 4, and a 5 for wave 3. Okay, much more convincing. Both case scenario works. The wave 3 is longer than the wave 1 at both case scenarios. Okay, so but just as counting here, I changed this in the morning. Yeah, so basically I'm watching this area. In this area, I believe, of course, we might get a wave 5 toward the downside, where you might finish where you might finish here a big 1 2 1 2 wave 3 4 and a 5, which is okay. We have to extend here. We still have double 1 2 in the top. 1 second, guys. So this wave 5 still extending, of course, here. So we're gonna finish here a wave 5 in the blue scenario, right? To finish basically this wave 3 and then wave 4 and a 5. So this is a main wave 4 here, okay? So what we are looking at here, I can of course remove this and let's clean up a little bit here. No need, let's keep the invalidation. So what's going on here? Okay, even we don't need this, we know that it is 1 2 3 4 5. Let's make it less annoying. Let me check, guys. 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. Okay, no, then we have to keep it like that as it was. Yes, this was the wave. Here we go. One more leg toward the downside. Wave 4 and a 5. We finish 1 2 3 4 and a 5. Now what I'm not really very convinced, but it's still fine. Wave 4 is not perfect in relation with wave 2, but still fine. It still can be 1 2 1 2 3 4 and a 5 for wave 3 4 and a 5. So yes, wave 3 over there, ABC for wave 2. This is reflecting perfectly or alternating very nicely, so that is nice. So finally, I would like to see one more leg toward the downside. For this wave 5, we might hit the 59% in the next price action. Plus, you might have finished wave 1 or a wave A, right? And we're looking later, again, for higher dominance for Bitcoin. And it might be your wave B or a wave 2, meaning if we get, of course, inside this area, let's say this 1.618, let's say wave 2. Okay, yes. So we might get starting, of course, from this zone here. Okay, before we get to the perfect green zone, because your wave B very likely 0.5 to be. And yeah, so we might see, of course, a move after we drop down, we move up again, and then we drop very massively again. Yeah, so those are for the next price. Why I think we're gonna move down, and of course because first this is an impulse, plus on the all-time history for the Bitcoin, you are in a triangle A, B, C, D, and a E, and potentially the wave E might unfold toward the downside. Okay, so Adam, GMT, I did it yesterday for you, very special for you, but we never come back for it. Okay, it's a very bad one, and I hope that you are okay after your drama. So sorry, buddy, I cannot do it again today. It's a very bad one. It's just dumping down. All right, so that was it for Bitcoin and Bitcoin dominance. So we have dot at 21 minutes for your special request from yesterday. So I think I have dot in my list here. Let me check. Here we go. Yes. All right. So for dot, actually, yeah, I mean, on the all-time history, it's not the perfect chart yet, but knowing that we have an impulse, so you are expecting ABC in general. This correction has finished here as ending diagonal A, B, and a C. The way C is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Currently, you're looking for higher. 2 hours chart internally, you are looking here at 1, 2, 1, 2. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5. Finished wave 3. The wave 4 was invalidated. So it's not nice to see, of course. Therefore, we have to shift now to different scenario. That is from the last analysis, not change. Or I did actually. We have alternative. Here we go. Sorry, I'm gonna delete this scenario. Here we go. So currently we're working on this scenario. We have 1 2. Of course, the 1 2 3, because of the invalidation, they transferred to 1 2, bigger 1 2, and you're looking for higher. So 1 2 and 1 2 3 4 5, A, B, and a C here, or I would say W, X, and a Y, because they are all three-way structures, and you're moving toward the upside. Let's move inside it here. We see, of course, invalidation of bearish taken, so that's nice. Now, currently, this count is, of course, a 1, 2, 3, obviously finished, right? Very obviously that it is done and finished 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, the wave 4 might hit, of course, this fib level, which is around the the 0.38, 0.23 here. And of course, regarding the timing, I think it can be, yes, not finished, of course. Not finished yet. You might see even probably deeper. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Can be wave B and then a wave C a little bit deeper, so we have to be careful, okay? You might still be open even for the zero point 0.5 here, okay? So be careful. Yep, so this is your wave 4 that it might ends up over there. Okay, and the targets next after it, of course, is wave 5 here, where you might have this blue box hit as a target for wave 5. Now, on Sui, I'm gonna mention this when we come to it. All right, so Solana for Eloy and KASPA for scrambled egg. Welcome, guys. So, all right, so this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for an ABC, right? And moving towards the upside later on. That's it for dot. Final thing, your invalidation, meaning, of course, if the price takes this level, this is invalidation of bullish, something wrong is going on. Again, 3.76, never forget this one. All right, let's see the next one, which is a CRV at 24.20. So for CRV curve, here we go. All right, so for curve on the daily, of course, first very fast. I'm gonna move with it very fast, guys. Just let me, here we go. So on the daily for CRV, not really beautiful one. We have 3 ways down, and you have here kind of like an diagonal, leading diagonal. So you have to be careful with it from being wave A or a wave 1, and then you are unfolding here kind of like a wave B, and of course you drop down. Yeah, so what you would like to see is taking the high here. Okay. So be careful with it. Unless you find a new psychology here, curves start from the beginning, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But be careful even from being an A, B, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave C here, meaning finishing wave B a little bit higher and dropping it down after it. Okay. Again, so not very, very yet, I would say, secured and safe. However, if you are here starting the psychology from there, you are potentially in A, B, and a C expanding flat wave. C can hit, of course, the $10. Let's move inside it, of course, for this potential scenario where you have a big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very massive move, I would say. Very interesting. Wave 1, all right. And currently we see, of course, a very deep correction, but not deep enough to hit the 0.38 on the logarithmic chart. But on the linear, yes, it has been hit, so we can consider it as a wave 2. Moving towards the upside on the 1 hour chart here, and we see, of course, what's going on here. Potentially, it can be wave 1 here, ABC expanding flat. Yeah, but no signal of strength yet, unless only one, which is the invalidation of bearish. Meaning, if you are in a 1, 2, 3, wave 4 took the invalidation, so it's a nice signal that you're not bearish. Even as diagonal, you went out of the channel, so that is not a diagonal anymore. And of course, this thing here is done and finished. Basically, there is no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a wave Y in a wave 2, meaning higher possibility, of course, is to continue towards the upside. Unless, of course, you are unfolding here a structure ABC and another drop down, okay, for a wave 2 to hit this blue box. So we have to be careful with it. Again, yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me check one thing first. Okay, yes, it can be, no, it cannot be a diagonal, meaning whether you are in a big wave 1, 2, and let's lay down this big wave 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 towards higher prices. And this might be your yellow scenario. Now you have here 1, 2, 1, 2, and another 1, 2. So you have triple 1, 2s. Very interesting. Before I lay this down, let me check wave 2. Okay, you are in the perfect fib levels for this scenario. If you take the 886, well, you have to be careful. Might be seeking for lower. Okay, so that means once you take this one, it is confirmation for lower, and this has ends up potentially as an W, X, and a wave Y here can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so ABC, yeah, and ABC, and then ABC. So you have to be careful with this one. It might still be looking for the wave 2, and I believe it can be the case scenario. Okay, it can be now an A, B, and a C. Okay, so you have to be careful with this one again. All right, so maybe wave 2 is not finished yet. All right, so we're gonna see, guys. All right, let's put this in. Potentially wave 2 might move to there. Okay, so A, B, and a C. Only if you take, of course, this confirmation for lower at 886. Why? Because once you invalidate this one too here, there is no possibility to get a big 1, 2 there unless you take even lower here. And I doubt it. Okay, it might be 886 already again there, meaning taking the low, and meaning moving toward the downside. So by just giving this as a trigger, okay, it might take the 886 of every single low here, okay, and that means the next drop is this blue box. So, and structurally, it cannot move toward the upside, of course, as yeah, logic for Elliott wave. So let's move for the next one, which is HBAR at 29 minute 40. So HBAR, here we go. Okay. For HBAR, we are looking as well for the daily a little bit first, just to get an idea very fast. All right, so you are in a 1-2 potentially. You can be in a triangle as well. So you have to be careful. It can be, of course, ABC looking for this target, wave C, or a 1, 2, 3, 1.618, right? Wave C is a 0.64 cent. Triangle A, B, C, D, and E, of course, you are looking therefore for wave D, moving down. This is bearish, and then wave E. Okay, but currently you are in an impulse internally. So if we move inside it, and preferably for hours, because it's a big chart here. So on the 4 hours chart, you can see here, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 massive move directly toward the upside. ABC finished in, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here can be kind of like diagonal, yes. And then finishing wave C and starting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 toward the upside. Wave 5 not taken yet. Invalidation, of course, also not taken, which is currently your wave 4, very far as invalidation. So I would say, yeah, it has a very high chance to continue for higher. After hitting our blue box perfectly, we move for higher here. Let's move inside it on the 1 hour chart. You see an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, several 1, 2s, wave 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. So I'm still expecting at least one more wave 5 for this scenario. So let's put this as label as well. 1, 2, 3 unfinished, 4, and a 5. And you are looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 finished in a gray. And finally a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish here, of course, for the white. This is gonna finish your wave 3, of course, and wave 4 and a 5 for the next price action. Wave 4 in the white here, sorry, taken from this wave 2, wave 3 over there, wave 4 as an impulse. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let me check one thing first. Okay. Yeah, I think the wave 5 finished over there. So I think 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 truncated, and then you get an A, B, and a C towards the downside. So yeah, I would say the wave 3 is finished there by taking the high anyway, but a little bit truncated because it is 5 waves. So I would say wave 4 can be finished, guys. Should be finished. Yeah, it's a very long time for wave 4 in this case. Okay, 4 and a 5, 4 and a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very interesting, but you're very close. You got invalidation in this case. Let me check the fibs as well to get much more insights here. Wave 3. Okay, 1.20, yeah. So we hit the minimum target, but it's not nice to see invalidation in case that this is a wave 3 here. I'm not convinced. I think one of them is corrective here. A, B, running flat, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's ugly. So the thing is that you cannot really count. Yes, it can be 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Yes, this is the most convincing one. Because you cannot count really here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cannot really here also see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's a zigzag. And you have here a much higher possibility. Wave 1, wave 2, another zigzag for wave 3, 4, another zigzag for wave 5. So yes, this is the right count here. And I believe, therefore, yes, it's much more logical even regarding this wave 2 here. So there you go. You are currently still in the perfect time for this correction. So you might start to move for higher from there, probably. Yeah, so it can be a finished one, knowing that you are looking here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you have to be careful. It might be, of course, a bigger one. Yeah, so A, B, and a C downward still. But yeah, you have to be careful from the invalidation here as well. Okay. The invalidation is not very far, but still under the red 0.618, which is good. Invalidation of bullish at exactly 0.24. Okay, so here we go. This is the most logical count, of course, for me right now, and I'm still looking for a wave 5 after all. The wave 5 might be the following target after all. Here we go. You might reach this target here. And I'm gonna keep this for later on. All right, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. Yep, so that is regarding HBAR here, right? Fin, FET, and Rio. Okay, Rio is already there. And since it is your second as well, it's gonna be given in the second one. One coin. One. Okay. So FET is there, yes, buddy. All right. That is regarding HBAR. Let's move for the next one, which is a SI. SI at 36 minutes 20. All right. So for SI, we have it already here. And there you go. Okay, for SI on the daily very fast, we are in a potential ABC toward the upside here, A, B, and a C, which is the priority, or a W, X, and a Y. The wave Y can be zigzag, can be flat, can be a triangle. If we move inside it to get much more answers, what we might have for the next here, of course, you have an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Finish wave 1 or a wave A, and you have a past already, of course. I think the 1-to-1 fib level taken from this area. Sorry. Taken from the A to the B. Yes, I think it is exactly, yes, we overshoot it, so that is nice. So, okay, it can be wave C still, even overshooting it a little bit. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wave C potentially finish it, yeah, but potentially as well wave 1, meaning 1, 2, 1, 2, because of course the invalidation here, hitting perfectly the blue box as expected and moving toward the upside. On the 1 hour chart, you have of course another impulse. Wave 1 or a wave A, we have overshooted again, of course, as this a fib level, 121 fib level, which it might be here, of course, as well, your wave 3. Let's check the fib level 1. Oh, not taken. So since this fib level is not taken, well, the possibility is still higher here for a wave C, so be careful, okay? Still higher for a wave C, unless this is not finished yet and you're looking here at 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 probably can be finished and you're still looking for one more wave 4, 5. Okay, preferably this, because yeah, this is not yet a good, I would say. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, the longest. Do we have volume here? 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yeah, it can be finished, guys, so be careful with Psi. Because you have 1, 2, 1, 2, wave 3, 4, 5, 4, and a 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you move very fast. So invalidation is the following. Invalidation of bullish is taking this price. Unless, of course, you transfer to a bigger 1, 2, 1, 2 again, and then continuation towards the upside. So we have to, of course, right now watch those levels, right? So in case you are in a wave 4 here, you should move for higher already. You are in the perfect box. Also, the timing is fine, but this looks impulsive, which is not a good signal. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Now it can turn, of course, into ABC. This is like kind of a wave C, and then moving for higher again. But for much more precision here, that something wrong is going on is, of course, by taking this price, okay? Invalidation 0.3, which is also very psychological number. Okay, that was regarding Psi. Be careful with it. SOE at 40. So for SOE, well, it was a little bit tricky yesterday. We got a very short wave 5, unfortunately. After having, of course, an A, B, C, D, and an E, it started to unfold an impulse, but it was supposed to be a stronger one, because after a very sideways, you expect, of course, a very strong move trend, but this did not happen. However, of course, this is definitely a finished wave 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, and we start to see, of course, lower prices. So we finished here the double 1, 2, probably here 1, 2, 1, 2, and you finished, of course, a wave 3, 4, 5, 4 in a triangle and a 5. We finished a wave 3 in the orange scenario, and currently we're working on this wave 4 on the orange. This wave 4 is, of course, invalidation is very close to the 0.5 fib level, which is not nice, actually. I prefer that the invalidation is a little bit lower because, to give much more capacity, but still fine. What is going on here is something not impulsive, and very clear not impulsive. I'm gonna explain. So in this area here, if of course this can be an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 internally, and then you have, of course, a wave 4, like a 1, 2, 3, and then wave 4 interfering with the zone 1. Therefore, this directly has transformed to 3 waves down. And when you see 3 waves down, okay, we're not bearish, we are corrective. Plus, if you want to consider 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 also interfering, if not even wave 3 is the shortest, okay? So no impulse there. It is an A, B, and a C, and it might, of course, be finished, but regarding the time, you're still very, very far. So we might range a little bit. It might move for higher, of course, again, as a ranging higher, and then wave C, and then moving up again. So we might see a little bit of big ABC here regarding this wave 2. But I'm expecting, honestly, I'm expecting something sideways Now, of course, the minimum target has to be taken, which it is right now. Therefore, very likely to get a bigger triangle here, okay, or a flat, and then moving for higher, okay. Why? Because we have a very deep wave 2. As alternation, you are, of course, looking for something sideways, okay. Yep, so this is regarding SUI. The next target for SUI is the following target as a wave 5. You are looking for this blue box as next target, 4.45, 4.27. Invalidation, 3.64. Okay. Unfortunately, the wave 5 was very short. It took the high simply, but I was expecting at least this target. Okay, this zone here, this blue zone, but it didn't. And we know always, as I always mention, be careful with the wave 5. By simply taking the high impulsively with 5-way structure, it can be done. Now, I was expecting even 1, 2 here, 3, 4, 5 maybe, but also this did not happen. We took invalidation and we moved directly for a wave 4. At the same time, in confluence, of course, the Bitcoin dominance moving towards the upside for a corrective wave here. Wave 4 might be even, yeah, looks like it wants to go deeper. In case that it goes deeper here, be careful from the 0.5 as well. Invalidation still very far, but yeah, it might range a little bit here and then moving down again. That is regarding SUI. Let's move for the next one, which is tau at 44.30. So for tau, I went yesterday in the daily, so we're not going back for it. I'm going directly on the 2 hours chart. We are in double 1, 2 here. We move for higher. And of course, we, after hitting the blue box, another 1, 2, 3. And I believe the wave 3, yes, is done and finished. You're looking for a wave 4. Unfortunately, the invalidation of this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 is not hit yet. You can have an ABC. You don't want to forget it. So, right, A, B, and a C still there as possibility. So be careful with it. And this might be, of course, a part of the impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. But currently, also on the lower time frame, you are impulsive, probably toward the upside. Therefore, you're looking for these targets here, which you hit already the 0.23. You are expecting a very sideways range, okay, for tau. It should be, in case you are on wave 4. As alternation, you would like to see, of course, sideways and then moving towards the upside. Okay. It can be a flat, it can be a triangle, and moving for higher, the fib already taken. Okay, so that is regarding a tau. Let's see hype at 46. Litura, okay, XLM. This would be the final one for the special request today. Welcome, man. So SPX 6900 before sorry, we are in hype first. I always get distracted sometimes. Okay, guys. So basically for hype here, we have on the daily, we have a wave A, B, and a C potentially. The targets are very clear. That we might get here a wave C in an expanding flat because this has took the low there. And that means, of course, you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. The wave 5, might be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, can be, but knowing that this, let me check, or let me take this. Yes, okay, it can be a diagonal. Perfect. And yeah, I'm expecting wave 5, still expecting the 1.38 at least in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Yep. You don't want to see, of course, this getting out of the trend. It start to give the wave 5 longer than wave 3. So therefore, within the trend, 1.38 might be your target here as a wave C, wave 5. Everything is unfolding perfectly since long time. Internally on the 1 hour chart, yes, this is what you would like to see. You are in zigzags here, so you would like to see, of course, an A, B, and a C. Okay, this is your A, B, and a C. Your wave A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished here. You're looking for 1, 2, 3. You're looking for a wave 4 and a 5. In a wave A, wave B, wave C. Okay. Simply your target is $53. Invalidation for this scenario is of course taking the zone 1 here. Here we go, which is around 39.9. All right, that is regarding SPX right now. As that regarding hype. Now SPX, we have a 48 minute 30. So for SPX, here we go. Let's start with the daily here. On the daily, of course, very fast. We are looking at an A, B, and a C potentially towards the upside of the wave 1, 2, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a wave 5. In both case scenario, you need to finish inside this area. Inside that, you have a 1, 2, 3. Your wave 3, obviously, it is several 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, probably one more high. We're going to move inside it to, of course, decode it much more precisely. So on the 2 hour chart for this, wave 3 that we are looking at is of course here where you have finished wave 3, wave 4, and you continue for wave 5. Finished in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 to finish wave 3, wave 4 in the orange. And currently, yes, you're finalizing this main wave 3 with a final move as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Probably you might get, of course, an extended wave 5. Internally, we have hit perfectly the targets in confluence, double boxes, and it was very, very precise, as you can see, guys. This is exactly where we have double boxes here in blue, right? And we have hit it very nicely, so I would say that's nice. Wave 4 currently is looking for, yes, here we go. You hit the target so far from the first wave, and you might still see, of course, a little bit more drop down, so be careful. Invalidation is over there. Invalidation of bullish is exactly there, 1.72. You might be here is you have a flat, you might have a zigzag, or it can be, of course, a triangle as alternation. Okay, so that is regarding SPX. Let's see POPCAT at a 50 minute 50. Sorry guys, we don't take more more requests. Sorry guys, it's full today again. Sorry. I'm gonna yeah, we have also there, but of course if some of these coins are not showing good chart, we might take one of the requests that you have there, and I believe some of them are not perfect. So all right, so for POPCAT, well, basically on POPCAT we have the following. You have, of course, very fast here, A, B, and a C. You're looking for this target, or W, X, and Y. You're looking for these targets. On the 2 hours chart, you are looking here at a potential double 1, 2, 1, 2, and then another 1, 2. We took the fib levels very nicely in precision and in blue box here, and we move towards the upside. Wave 1, 2, and continuation for higher. Internally, on the 1 hour chart, we can see, of course, that you got here kind of like, yeah, this wick is very long. Why? 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Yes, this is it. You have 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, 4, and a 5. I would say 4 and a 5 here. So if you want to label this, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Another scenario, be careful, it might be the case because some overlaps a little bit are showing there. It can be, of course, your diagonal there, right? So be careful. As a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Let me explain it. As a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so let me keep the diagonal as usual. It's much more understandable. Okay, so yeah, you have double scenarios here. If invalidation taken of bullish, if this price is taken, guys, that means you might be here in 1, 2. Okay, so 1, 2 again, 3, 4, 5, probably. Yep. So we're gonna see. It's a yeah. It's not very sure yet, but it can be. Currently, you can be as well in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's put this in yellow. Here we go. 3, 4, and a 5. Based on the wave 2, you're looking as well for this one. Yeah, so invalidation is also below the 0.38, which is very close. I would say it's not really good signal for POPCAT, of course. It's not a strength signal. Therefore, higher potential is turning in 1, 2 or in ABC. Yeah, so be careful. Invalidation of bearish taken. Okay, so there is no bearish, but it might be sideways, it might be corrective. Yeah. Let's watch this box anyway. And of course, regarding the time for a wave 2 here, wave 3, you might need even much more time for this. Okay, still very, very far from moving for higher on the 1 hour chart. Okay, and here we go. Okay. Yep, that is regarding POPCAT, and that means, of course, what you might have here is a 1, 2, 1, 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, in double 1, 2s maybe. Yeah. So we're gonna see, because you need several 1, 2s, of course, if you are very massively bullish. Okay, you need several 1, 2s here. So very likely also can be. All right, that is regarding POPCAT Moodeng. I think this one is not a good one. Yeah, I think I remember this one. So if not good, I'm gonna apologize. We're not gonna do it. Yes, not a good one. Very sideways. Despite that, it looks like yeah, here impulsive, but this is only the 4 hours chart. This was what, crypto or Binance? Okay, where is crypto.com? No crypto.com for it even. Okay, and it's not a good one. Sorry, buddy. We're gonna replace this with Joel. Hello, thanks for everything that you do. Could you look at Uni? Yes, Uniswap is of course interesting, but we're gonna keep it for after. Here we go. Yes, let's do C-Pool. C-Pool. Let's see if this one is good. Also, if not good, we're gonna replace, guys. Sorry. Because we always look for the best coins here. A very bad one. Sorry, it's gonna be replaced. Another one after Joel, we have Athithia XRP. Yeah, of course, with pleasure. XRP. Okay. Next one is Solana. Let's see Solana 56, 45. Okay. Solana. Here we go. All right, for Solana on the 2 hours chart, also we are very corrective and expected to be corrective here, and we are experimenting here a potential scenario even for a wave 1, 2, 1, 2 again, because you might have here kind of like, because of the overlap here, I don't see an impulse really clear. I see much more like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2. Okay, can this be wave 3? 3, 4, and a 5, but very ugly, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. No, even it cannot be. It cannot be as well. So yeah, preferably guys here. Let's move 1 hour chart. You see here, you have 1, 2. And if you're looking for wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, probably, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4 interfering. No, invalidated. Also, every impulse is invalidated. There is no impulse here. Much more likely, yes, that you are in a diagonal. Look at the interfering here. Okay, so we got it. We got it. Yes, it's a very tricky one with this. Here we go. This is your diagonal, meaning you are in a wave 1 here, starting from this one. You are in 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And this is great. But what does it mean if we finish just like that? That is not a really good signal, honestly, for Solana. Did we pass the 1-to-1 fib level as correction? Well, yes, very much. So yeah, it's what is good thing here is that the 1.618 taken, but don't forget that it can be extended wave C as big ABC. Yeah, you cannot count it as 1, 2, 3, 4, knowing that it did not interfere, but your wave 3 is the shortest between 5 and 1, so no impulse. Therefore 1, 2, 1, 2. Yes, much more logic. 1, 2, and another double 1, 2, and you might of course move for higher. Now, it's very understandable again that the market wants to have several 1, 2s in the beginning. There is no market that it moves in one leg toward the upside, especially after a big 1, 2 here, another 1, 2, and you need the small 1, 2s that it unfolds a massive move for higher. And therefore, yes, sorry. Therefore, I think that yes, 1, 2, 1, 2 in triple 1, 2s here is much more likely, and that's why we have the 0.38 as a wave 2. Still looking for it, and obviously this is impulsive ABC, yes. Okay. Taking the 886 is a signal, of course, of confirmation here for lower, that everything is invalidated, confirmation for lower. Why? Because if you invalidate this 1, 2, well, you have to consider this 3 ways up, meaning moving down. W, X, and a Y. Okay, so yeah. So let's watch this blue box for Solana. Yeah, in wave 1, 2, 1, 2 here. So I'm gonna mark this. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. This is gonna be a white. This is for higher later on. And this big 1, 2 here. 3, 4, and a 5. This is gonna be your yellow. Okay, so this is what I'm looking for, guys. Okay, that is regarding Solana. Let's watch the wave 2. Next one is KASPA at 1 hour, 1 minute, 30 seconds. So KASPA, basically we saw KASPA in the video daily. You can go back for it. I'm gonna move and proceed from here on the 2 hour chart, where you have a 1 ABC wave 2 hitting perfectly the target, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Another one, another wave 2 hitting again the perfect target and moving for higher impulsively here in double 1, 2. 1 hour chart here. You are looking at a potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 1, another wave 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Perfect. So I would say the things are working well for KASPA. But let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5 again, the same. Okay, yes. You have here a 1, 2. Your wave 2 is an A, B, and a C expanding flat, meaning your wave 1 is over there. This wave 4 did not interfere with the zone 1. Okay, it's your wave part of the expanding flat wave B. Therefore, it is a clean impulse. All right, toward the upside. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing wave 3. This is your wave 4. This is your wave 5, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. By the way, it gave me an inspiration for Solana. Is that the case scenario also? Probably. Yes, can be. It can be, but I'm not gonna waste time on it. It's still the same scenario, same targets, but yeah, probably can be. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. KASPA was much more clearer with it. Okay, that's why I'm saying it can be on Solana, but the price is clearer with it on KASPA. So 3, 4, and a 5. Wave 5. Target is there. Next blue box might be there. Timing, I would say the timing is already more than perfection here. If this is your wave 3 top, well, it is already there. Okay, if this is your wave 3, wave 4 already there. It should start to move for higher. Okay, internally you don't have an impulse. It's a W, X, and a Y here, and probably 1, 2, and you continue for higher, very likely as well. Okay, KASPA finished. FET at 1 hour, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. So for FET, yes, okay. Yeah, so on the 2 hours 2 hours chart here for FET, we are in a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, potentially wave 1. We are testing ABC perfection for wave 2 given, so therefore I would say it's a good signal. We move towards the upside from there, and we start to see, of course, as these targets taken, plus invalidation of bearish in 1, 2, 3, 4, interfering with zone 1, which is perfect, no bearish. Higher possibility we continue for higher. You are in a wave 2 here, of course, for FET. Sorry, wave 4. Excuse me. Wave 4. Here we go. And we are considering always the timing for wave 4 as well can be over there, yes. Unfinished, so be careful. It's unfinished yet. It might take some time, all right? In any form, it can be, of course, triangle. It can be a flat. It can be a zigzag. We're gonna see, but based on alternation, this is a zigzag. You would like to see a flat or a triangle here. Okay, that is FET. One more thing. Let me check here this, and also let me set the target for a wave 5 before we go, because FET is very beloved in this on this channel. Here we go. Wave 5. Okay, the next target might be 80 cent or 70 cent, 77 cents for FET. Brain and the Rob side. Sorry guys, yeah, I really apologize. We cannot take more. We have passed the 1 hour, and we still have a lot to give. So I apologize, guys. The next live stream, of course, I will try even higher, but my best again. I mean, yesterday also we gave a live stream. So currently we're doing a 2 live stream per weekend, one Sunday, one Saturday. We are in currently 1. Okay, but yeah, if we eliminate some bad coins here that are not worth to analyze honestly, therefore I might take a new suggestions, of course. This way, this one, we need all-time history. 1USD crypto.com. Here we go. Okay, it's not bad because you start with an impulse 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. However, this correction took a long time. 1, 2, 3, wave A finished, wave B given, and you're still looking for lower here. Okay, this one is not looking good. Internally on the 2 hours chart, let's see. Okay, you start counting from there. This is your low. There is no impulse unless you are in double 1, 2, but this is an impulse downward. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So you might bounce in corrective and then you continue the trend downward. Okay, be careful. It's not really good right now. I mean, it has started in a nice shape, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this correction is already impulsive, ABC, and not finished yet. And you had a wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to continue. Okay, gonna hydrate. XLM. Well, here we go. So for Stellar, it's a nice chart. It has entered our list for the analysis in the videos during the week. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 1, wave 8. We have W, X, and a Y finished in a wave 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Impulsive towards the upside, still looking for a wave 5. On the 2 hours chart, we are looking at a 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Currently, you are in a wave 4 as expected. Invalidation not taken yet. So I would say, of course, still looking for higher sooner or later, unless the invalidation is taken. If we take the invalidation here, which, yeah, you hit already the 0.5, yeah, so be careful. It's a signal here of weakness a little bit, but understandable, yeah, understandable based on the wave 2. It needs some time. So yes, you just passed the perfection in time here. So it's understandable to bottom inside this area still, okay? But you expect, of course, to move for higher. The next target still the same as well. This next blue box here, okay, which is this blue box there between the 50 cents and 49 cents. Yes, and then having another wave 4 and a 5 because you are in the gray scenario here. Great. So working as water. So 1 hour 11 minutes for Uniswap. I hope that Uniswap is doing better because lately was not really nice. So we see 3 waves in the beginning, still fine, still okay, at least toward the upside, 3 waves up. You got a WX and a Y and you're moving for higher prices. That means you are in an ABC, sorry guys, A, B, and a C. All right, so let me add this as well. Here we go. So A, B, and a C in this scenario as blue. And don't forget that you might have W, X, and a Y as well. Okay. The difference is that the wave C has to be impulsive, while the wave Y can be corrective. 3 waves, zigzag, flat, or triangle. Okay. Inside it on the 4 hour chart, I would say. Let's see what do we have. Okay, lately we have analyzed there. This is your low. And yes, we were experimenting a 1, 2, which is right. It can be leading diagonal ABC, expanding flat wave 2. We don't have WXY. We don't have ABC. I'm going to remove it. Probably 1, 2, 3 here. But 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay, so yes, still possible. I believe the 1, 2 is there in W, X, and a Y again. I'm gonna put this in yellow. Here we go. To be unfolding. 4 and a 5. The same is here. Okay, now you have 1, 2, 1 second. Okay, the low was not taken. The 886 taken. One of the rare case where you take the 886 and you move wave 3, 4, and a 5. I mentioned this that it might happen. Oof. Is it invalidated? No. No invalidation, so that is good. Wave 5 is unfolding. You're still looking for one more leg toward the upside. Target for this wave 5 might be the following, which I doubt it. Be careful. I doubt it because I see already 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Unless wave 5 is going to be extended, but I doubt it. Okay. It might take simply the high a few dollars away and then dropping down again. Okay. Finishing wave 3, dropping down for wave 4, of course, in the yellow scenario. But yeah, watch this level, but be careful as well. You might simply take the high. Okay, Joel, that was for you. XRP 1 hour 14. Alfonso, how you doing, buddy? Can you have a look at Q&T? I just mentioned, well, we had a very long list, and of course, we have 2 live stream today. I still have to do the stocks, so I need, of course, some rest, guys. I cannot really take more. Sorry, buddy, for this time. Yes, so XRP. XRP, of course, we saw it yesterday, but I'm gonna move directly in the 2-hour chart to make it faster. So we have, of course, double 1, 2 here. Wave 3 finished. Wave 4 finished. We're still looking, of course, here for a potential diagonal toward the upside. Sorry, this one. Where is the diagonal? Here we go. This one as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Okay. So internally, inside this wave 5, you're looking here for potential 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for wave A, B, and a C. Okay. On the 1-hour chart here, if you are in a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, you don't want to take invalidation for this. If you take this invalidation of bullish, it doesn't mean that you're bearish. It means that you shift here to double 1, 2 probably, and then 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. Okay. So, yep. Okay. Thank you, buddy. Alfonso. Thank you, man, for your understanding. So, ARB. For ARB, we are at 1 hour, 15 minutes. Or 16, I would say. If not the good one, we might, of course, take an alternative from other coins. Coinbase, ARB. So far, not good. I'm gonna give it one more chance with crypto.com. They might show the all-time history. Or here we go, Maxi. Okay, not good one. Please don't ask for it anymore. If you, in case you are the same one who's asking, it's not a good coin, and I don't encourage it also for anyone new. So ARB is out. GLQ, we're gonna take someone else. Okay, we have a brain drop already asked for mana, so we're gonna put it there. GLQ crypto invalidation again. So A, B, and a C towards the downside. Okay, you don't have any impulse here. Yeah, so be careful. Yeah, so if you have 1, 2, 3, wave 4 already invalidated, therefore this is A, B, and a C finished, you're moving down. Not a good one, okay? Sorry. The next one who asks for something else is a prime. Here we go. And Rio. Let me check if for Rio, is this a good one or not? Ah, no. Was that crypto.com? Okay, not a good one also. Okay, there is no data, guys. Yeah, there is no data. I cannot really see the history for this one, and I cannot just give analysis from nothing. You know, Elliott wave is based on history. You need history. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. So this one is out too. Therefore comes Alonso with Q and T. Here we go. You're back, man. So let's see Mana. I hope that they are also good. So Mana, USD, crypto.com. 1, 2, okay. Invalidation again. But still ABC, you're looking here potentially for wave B. But the thing is not impulsive. Now it's still looking for lower. You're moving impulsive and you're still corrective. You move down. Okay. Therefore, A, B, and a C. And nobody knows to where. Okay. So be careful. No history again. Sorry, guys. We're gonna keep it, but it's fine. But to get the idea behind it, okay? So let's see. Prime. We are at 1 hour 19. Prime USD. Crypto.com. Okay, if crypto.com they don't have it, that's a bad signal. Yeah, as expected. Sorry, guys. Yep. So the final one is QNT here. I hope that I didn't pass anyone. I hope so. In the chat, any requests? Oh, link for Mind Fuel. Here we go. All right. So QNT. I hope also it's a good one. We did this before. Okay, not bad. All right, on the two weeks chart, it shows, of course, a potential 1, 2, 3 wave 4 unfolding as a triangle, potentially even finished. Let me open it. Here we go. A, B, C, D, and a E, and you're looking for higher here. Okay. It can be another possible scenario, of course. A wait, why I don't have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Here we go. Okay, so it's a possibility here. Another possibility is the ABC, of course, where you have this blue scenario: A, 3 ways up, wave B in sideways triangle, and you get a wave C. Minimum target is 543. In case we take the invalidation, which is obviously it will not $50, it's gonna take, of course, ABC. And when you pay in time, you don't pay in price anymore. So I believe this is out. On the 2 hours chart, you see, of course, continuation for higher prices here. Let's go for hours. From the low there, okay, you have double 1, 2 again, probably here. Let me check daily. Oh, okay. Here we go. This is your wave E. And that means, yes, we start from here. Exactly. So we have a 1, 2 here, another 1, ABC wave 2 as an expanding flat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Also in white. Currently, you are in a wave 2, and I believe it is finished, or one more leg, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, invalidation. So, yes, I believe this is finished. It should look for higher in double 1, 2, and you're looking for the next target as wave 3 impulse over there. Here we go. Okay, so this is a very nice one, QNT. It was to see it, of course, what's gonna happen when this has started in 2018. Okay, so let's put it in our trusted coins list in category C or even B. Can be here. Primary QNT. Oh, come on, Discord. I need to put the shift enter here. Shift enter QNT. Okay. All right, we have it. All right, so that is regarding QNT. Towards to watch it link. 1 hour 24 minutes. For link, we saw this also yesterday. We're gonna see it faster on the 2 hours chart. What happened? Wow. Wow, link, okay. I mean, link is decoupling from the altcoins here. Was still looking for higher. Nice. Just finished the wave 5, wave 3 here, okay? We were expecting that this was the end, but it obviously it has finished here in expanding diagonal. And yeah, very understandable, yeah, because all the market was dumping down. So this is definitely an expanding diagonal that finished. Very rare in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Currently, you're looking for a wave 4 in the yellow, I would say. And this wave 4 is there. Timing taken from the 2. Here we go. You have this target, guys. Yeah, so I'm expecting a little bit, yeah, deeper, especially after this move, yeah. So you might dive a little bit deeper. Your wave 2 is not very deep here, kind of shallow, so you might see a zigzag and then moving towards the upside. The target here is even higher for a wave 5 because updated with the new price action. Here we go. Yep, that was it for today. Live stream, guys, for your request. I'm gonna copy this and put it in the description so you can find it again, of course, if you would like to watch it again or to come back for some reference. Here we go. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Don't forget to hit that like button and, of course, to subscribe if you didn't yet. Thank you very much. I wish you to have a rest of the Sunday, a very happy one. Bye bye.